We live in a world now where almost everything is instant. Instant noodles, instant delivery, instant entertainment. Anything we want is just a few taps away. And honestly, on paper, that sounds amazing. Technology has made life easier in so many ways. You can order food without leaving your house, watch any movie instantly, talk to someone across the world in seconds. But I think there's also a side effect to all of this convenience that we don't really talk about enough, and that's dependency. I remember watching Wall-E as a kid. Back then, it felt just like a fun animated movie, but rewatching it now, it honestly feels terrifying. Humans in the movie barely move anymore. They sit on floating chairs whole day, staring at screens, eating junk food, completely disconnected. And the scary part is, that doesn't even feel unrealistic anymore. A lot has changed in the last 20 years, especially the way we consume things. Even entertainment feels completely different now. Short form content is everywhere. TikTok, Reels, Shorts, and don't get me wrong, I watch them too. They're entertaining, they're convenient. You laugh for a few seconds, maybe learn something quickly, then move on to the next one. But I think something about that constant cycle is slowly changing our brains. Back then, entertainment required patience. When you watch a movie, you had to actually sit through it. There was a dialogue, build up, character development. Sometimes the movie even starts slow.
Of your dreams with Kenneth Marshall, who will be this month's lucky guest of honor.
But because you invested time into it, the payoff suddenly felt more rewarding. The climax actually meant something because you stayed for the journey. But now, we're getting trained to consume everything instantly. We scroll for hours without even realizing it. I noticed this myself. Recently, I tried watching a movie, and 5 minutes in, I already wanted to check my phone. Not because the movie was bad, but because my brain wanted more stimulation. Something faster. And that honestly scared me a little. Because I remember growing up loving slower things. Watching movies late at night, playing games for hours, reading random stuff online, even just sitting in a coffee shop, it felt enjoyable. Now everything feels like it needs to be optimized for attention. And I think that's making us mentally exhausted. Social media especially makes this worse because we're constantly consuming highlight reels of people's lives, success, travel, money, relationships. Even if we know it's curated, our brains still compare. Reality starts feeling too slow because real life isn't a constant dopamine hit. Most of life is actually repetitive. Quiet, boring sometimes, but I think we've become so overstimulated that we forgot how to exist peacefully in slower moments. Now the second things become quiet, we immediately grab our phones. We always need music playing or a video in the background, something stimulating us constantly. And I realized something recently. A lot of us aren't actually relaxing anymore. We're just distracting ourselves. And there's a difference. Even resting doesn't feel like rest now. You lie in bed resting while consuming 400 videos in 1 hour. Your brain never actually gets silence. No wonder so many people feel mentally drained all the time. Now, I'm not saying social media is evil. I'm literally editing a YouTube video right now. And honestly, I can't deny that technology has helped my life a lot too. But I think moderation matters more than ever now. Because if we're not careful, we slowly lose control of our attention. And attention is honestly one of the most valuable things we have. Something about the past just felt more meaningful. We live in a time today where everything is available instantly. Movies, games, food, validation, entertainment. You don't even need to leave your house anymore. And while convenience is great, I think too much of it weakens us. Because I believe some of the best moments in life requires a lot of effort. Going outside, traveling, waiting for something, working towards something slowly. Those experiences hit differently because they aren't instant. I think that's why instant gratification can become dangerous. Not because convenience itself is bad, but because it slowly removes our ability to appreciate slower rewards. And once that happens, honestly, life starts feeling empty. So lately, I've been trying to slow down a little. It's really simple, just try to watch movies without touching your phone. Go outside more. Try not to do something when you get bored. And life actually feels calmer when you aren't chasing stimulation. I think people underestimate how important boredom is. Boredom gives your mind space to think, to reflect, to create. Some of my best ideas came when I wasn't consuming anything, just sitting, doing nothing. Now, I'm not saying quit social media forever or stop using technology completely. That's unrealistic. I just think that we should be more aware of what these platforms are designed to do, especially now because almost every app is fighting for your attention. And if you're not careful, you slowly become addicted without realizing it. And as a video editor, I understand this extremely well. Retention is everything. Every video is optimized to keep you watching. Fast cuts, bright visuals, hooks every second, and over time that trains people to expect constant stimulation. So I guess what I'm trying to say is be careful. Be careful what you feed your mind every day. Protect your attention, learn how to slow down. Again, because life was never meant to feel like a constant race for dopamine. And I think we all deserve a little more peace than that.